Welcome back to Reclaiming Your Masculinity. My name is Ray. Let's begin with this video. I'm going to review on Reddit a video that has been posted 5 days ago of a guy that lost everything through his divorce by his wife that cheated. Now there are a couple of things you need to understand. There are countries that have laws that protect women regardless of their ill behavior, and that attack men regardless of their good behavior. Now, my honest opinion, I would advise you not to get married in those kind of countries unless you got a backup plan that makes sure that your divorce is in your favor. Or else you'll be very depressed like this guy who have lost everything, while the other one gained even by being a bad one. See, here in my country, the Netherlands, we don't have this issue. The law is not against men here. There is a fault divorce, and a no-fault divorce does not exist here in our country. Which means, if the woman has cheated, she will not get away with it in court. It will be in her disadvantage. However, I know that in the US, this problem is actually spreading like wildfire. Too many states that have a no-fault divorce that is anti-male. Like, I would really suggest you guys should leave the country there if you're not feeling safe, because feeling safe is extremely important. Now I'm giving you 2 types of advice. The first advice will be given now, and the last advice is after the review of his video. My first advice is, if you are going to get married, make sure you've spent enough time getting to know her. Like true. These things take time. It doesn't happen over day. Alright? You cannot think by her showing off how sweet she can be that means, I finally found the right type of woman. Why? Because she was sweet to me for the past couple of minutes. If you're going to get married, make sure that you already dug out her true personality. And there are many ways to do that, and there will be plenty of videos that will talk about this subject. I will explain in different videos how to drag out her real personality, so you know what you're going to deal with and make the right choice, whether you step into the marriage boat or run the hell away from her. So you have to get to know somebody. You cannot just assume that she's okay and ignore all the red flags. See, the red flags are red flags for a reason. They're meant to be recognized, and they're meant to be used as a form of drawing a conclusion and making the right choice. Alright? So now you're gonna listen to this guy, what he has lost through his divorce. So you will understand what I'm about to say afterward.
So how much did my divorce cost me? Well, this is a fantastic question. There's direct and there's indirect costs. Direct costs, I lost $106,000 out of my 401k retirement plan I spent 20 years contributing to. I also lost half the equity in the home, stocks, bonds, mutual funds, cash, and savings that I also spent 20 years contributing to. I also lost half of all the non-liquid assets like furniture, household goods, electronics, cars. Keep in mind, I paid for all of these. And this is in addition to financially supporting her and her/our daughter for 17 years, which is many hundreds of thousands of dollars. I'm now broke, live in a 2-bedroom apartment, and have a negative net worth for the first time since I was, 25. Indirect costs: my job, my sobriety, my self-worth, my masculinity, my hope for the future, my ability to trust women again, my belief in God, my pride, my motivation, my physical health. Let's just say everything.
Now you heard it, guys. Here is my second advice. If you're not sure, but you still want to be impulsive and still want to go and step into the marriage boat, make sure you get a prenup. If she refuses to sign the prenup, that is a massive red flag right there. Like right there in front of your nose. It won't get more red than that. Like that has got to be the reddest thing you have ever seen, and you have to act upon that. Now, he lost everything. He's broke, living in a 2-bedroom apartment or a two-room apartment. I don't know what kind of things they have there in the US. He has a negative net worth, and everything in his life is shaken. The only thing is, he has now trust issues with God. Now, I don't know about you, but you cannot point your finger at God and say, "Why did you put me through all this?" Well, God has given us a brain to use logic, to think before we act, to evaluate things, to understand things. Now I'm not gonna knock him for this. But I will say this. We have to take responsibility for our actions, for our choices. We can point the finger, but we can get our fingers pointed back at us. But this is very important for you guys to understand, because many guys are going through divorces, losing everything because of a law that is against men and actually enables horrible behavior, narcissistic behavior of women. This means that any woman who has NPD or similar traits, seeing this, can conclude, "Oh, if I do this and do that, I can get away with it." And you know what our strength is that the law does not have? That is adaptation. That's why I understand guys who go their own way. But the red pill isn't there for no reason. It's meant to wake you up and make you understand things. So, if you're in a country like that, do not get married. See, in my country, you can get married. Why? Because the law is not against men. If she cheated on you, you just deliver the proof to your lawyer, to the judge, and everything will be in your favor. Can't say this about other countries. Canada, US, Australia. So, this guy, he shared his video as a lesson for you guys to wake up. Indirectly, he says, make the right choice. Before you do anything, make the right choice. And what he also indirectly says, because of what he lost, is make sure you have a prenup. If I was that ignorant, don't want to knock him, and I was living in the US, and I would chase my tail, I would at least make sure that I would have a prenup for the things I worked hard for. She's getting things for free without working for it, and all of that because she cheated and he wants a divorce, or she decided to go for a divorce. Let this be a lesson, guys. And with that, I end this video. Thank you for listening to me. And tomorrow, another video like this will come to talk about male issues, which is very important. Have a good day.